Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is the first time in a long time we've done Keepers, Reapers, Sleepers live. So if you guys are here, please drop a like on the video and let us know in the comments that you're around. We'll be starting in about 5 minutes.
What's up, souls? Always an early bird. What's up, Andrew? Shinakuma's caps, Jason. Halo, what's up?
So Juan,
Juan in here?
there was a Juan that said, "What's up, Leon?"
Oh, there's a Quan.
No,
Juan. Hey, Juan. Hello, Juan. Everybody.
What's going on?
What?
Santa was nice to everyone.
What's that?
I said, I hope Santa was nice to everyone.
What
were you gonna say?
I don't remember. Well, no, actually, I do remember. This is like the last time we did this live was during a This Week in Caps, right?
And when it was on the show, when it was a segment on the
probably.
show. Yeah, we used to do 3-hour shows. Those were events, man. Yo, the chat is not working. What's going on? Should close it out. Start again.
Yeah, it's been a long time. They weren't 3-hour shows though, Leon.
Oh,
2.5, 2 hours. Yeah,
2.5 hours. I think our biggest was 2.5 hours, right?
yeah, probably. I don't think we ever hit 3.
Our longest streams were probably like the watch games when we only used to
Oh,
watch
sure. Yeah, those don't
game.
count.
And then ones that really didn't count are Views After Dark. We were probably gone for like 6 hours. Those are the living.
We didn't broadcast those. So.
Yeah, those are living infamy.
Yeah.
Those were some of the craziest moments I think we've ever had.
Correct. My Chrome is not working. I might have jumped to Safari.
Yeah, did Santa come to your house?
No, he skipped.
Damn it.
He skipped our house.
My son's been viciously playing his games.
Oh, I'm sure.
I got him a big setup, man.
Yeah. That looked crazy.
Well, he already had the Xbox and the PlayStation, but the PC was I mean, that thing's a beast, man. He's all psyched up because he got the keyboard and the tower to like they're like rainbow colors and I don't know, man. I don't know how he does it. Now he's doing it with a keyboard and a mouse. I'm like, Jesus, man, that looks.
Yeah, I can't play games like that. I'm
Well, he's picking up on it real fast, man.
Yeah.
It's interesting that we're doing this live, right? It's a good idea, though.
Yeah. We can't let the people go too long without a stream, I guess.
No, it's been almost 2 days. That's crazy. We stream a lot now.
Let's stay plugged in.
No, I think streaming's more fun because it's like more interactive.
Yeah. I think we're gonna activate the supers for the next month, maybe.
Activate the what?
The supers. When people can buy like the emojis and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Payla, no cereal, just soup.
All right, you guys ready to get going or what?
Let's do this.
We can get started.
Welcome to the vault, guys. Another episode of Keepers, Weepers, and Sleepers. Usually we're dropping a video around this time. This week, because of Christmas Eve, we skipped this week in caps. So hope you guys enjoy. Pierre, take it away.
Man, it's been a long time since we did this. Last time was this week in caps, probably over a year ago now. Well over a year ago, where we did a Keeper, Sleepers, Weeper live. But figure change it up a little bit since we didn't do this week in caps. We'll do this, and just as a reminder to everybody, this week we'll have 2 of the other episodes of the Fitties dropping. Then on Friday we'll do this week in caps, which will be a midday edition on Friday because it's New Year's Eve. We don't want to go 2 straight weeks without this week in caps, so we'll do that midday on Friday. But there'll be a ton of content throughout the week as well. So this will be a good week, right? We'll have a lot of content up there, a lot of different things to look at, watch. But then we'll wrap it all up with this week in caps and Keepers, Weepers, Sleepers in its normal way next week, which is recorded. So you guys ready to get started here?
What's that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Let's do it.
Oh God.
This was a early entry into the Weepers, and I called it like early on last Sunday. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
you flew the flag on the play right away.
yeah. As you know, I know NFL fitteds are pretty tribal and people, buy their teams or whatever, but these ain't it, man. For as far forward as the campus to Canton moved NFL fitteds, this set I think doubled it backwards. And I think a lot of people are agreeing with me because I went and looked at the website right before show, and these are all sitting. Full size runs available, and basically all of them.
You know what I think we've learned, Jason, is like NFL hats are different, not just that they're tribal though. I think this is what John Jay and I, when we came up with that concept, it was more about getting away from like trying to turn these into Major League Baseball hats.
Yeah.
Because every time someone tries to do this, you saw a lot of different places try this. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. You got to keep them in their normal, natural colors for the most part, unless there's a good reason not to. That's just my, like, I think when you think about the extra allocation, I think my fitters did the best, and Hat Heaven did the second best. And then, then there's this stuff. This is bad.
Yeah,
even those side patches, they're not even good choices.
No. Not at all. And then the like the hot pink, just I don't know. They did do a Lions one, which I don't know why they didn't throw in here. Like a 2-tone pink and brown, which wasn't bad. But I mean, I like what Exclusive Fitted does a lot, but this was not it.
Yeah, these are not good.
No.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, good choice, Jason. That's a weep if I've ever seen one. Well, you put up 8 of them, or 9 of them.
Not 9 of them, yeah. I mean, I couldn't pick just the worst out of here. Although that pink Jaguars one is probably the worst. Not sure.
All right. Forgive me, fellas. I'm going to rant a little bit. This isn't so much to do with liking to do mock-ups and staying creative and finding inspiration. Because a lot of the big stores do it. A lot of very, very talented people do it. But this is more so of like a PSA. I don't know if our channel has a little bit to blame with it when I made that pro tips how to mock up a hat, and because now we see a lot of people posting our mock-ups. But yeah, just with the influx of people posting their mock-ups, just please stop doing that. Number one, it makes it harder for yourself to get it approved. Now,
right.
Is this stuff, someone had this argument, is the album colorway copywritten? No, it's not copywritten, but other stores when they post the inspirations, usually when it's hat in hand or production's already started or it's already approved. Doing it way before that process starts is going to make it very hard for yourself to get the hat approved at the New Era level. Just so people know, like it's got to go through a legal process. It's got to, get an account. I don't know. And then people talk about, hey, Leon, I'm just trying to get signed. I'm trying to, get my name out there. Okay, cool. But there's a way to kind of do things and just take your time and stop trying to cut corners.
Close to the vest.
Yeah,
exactly.
And you gotta act like you've been there before, I don't know, man, like posting it. Like I got into an argument with somebody on social networking about this. I'm like, oh, why don't you mind your, all right, man, I'll mind my own business, and while they get their stuff jacked, and it's really doing nothing. Like unless you're just doing it because it's fun for you. Like if it's fun for you, fine, I get it. But
yeah,
if you're doing it for the purpose of trying to find someone to help you make those hats, you're the one shooting yourself in the foot. I mean, I don't go like if I do something with John Jay, or we do something with Still, or we do something with Toppers, we don't go around telling people what we did. We don't go up there and show them mock-ups because it's just asking for trouble. So you can either take the feedback or take the warning or not. So someone said to me, it's not my job to go and take everyone by the hand and say, hey, listen, you shouldn't do this. But if I say it, I say it. I mean, like,
yeah.
Shin basically brings up a good point here. You're throwing your ideas out to the public domain by doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So either somebody's going to see it and see it's like tied to an album or a Nickelodeon cartoon or something, some other intellectual property. And it's, New Era will never approve that because you're basically marketing it as something else. Or some other company, some other designer, whatever, is going to see your mock-up and say, hey, that's pretty cool. I can actually get it done. I'm just going to do it. And I won't throw anything back towards the creator because they can't really, there's no repercussions for them. So yeah, just be careful. If you're doing it just to do it and have fun and whatever, fine. But if you're actually working to try and get your designs made, this is not the way to go about it.
Nah, I think I got trounced a little bit because I said rookie move, but it really is.
Right.
Like it's not even just about this, it's just in general. Like you don't play your cards close to the vest. You want to make something cool. And a lot of stuff I'm seeing is really cool. Honestly.
Yeah. It's
really
good.
cool.
A lot of stuff is good.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like you got to find the right way to go about it. So like I think Danny V did it the right way.
Yeah.
He built a relationship with a store. He started sharing some ideas with them. It's an organic sort of build up to it. I guess I that's how I look at it, man. It's a rookie move, man. It's a rookie move to start throwing this stuff, plastering it where thousands upon thousands of people can see it. And some of those people, it's a cutthroat world, man. They just want to make their dollar. So if they think it's a good idea, they're not going to reach out to you say, hey, that's not how it works, man. A lot of this is cutthroat. So that's a great weeper, Leon. We're going to continue the rant though.
We are.
All right. I'm going to start before we get into the bot conversation. I'm going to start with factories. So anyone out there who thinks, I hear about Hat Heaven a lot. Hat Heaven, their hats are all made in Haiti or Bangladesh. It's because of their rep. I read that somewhere. Like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So stop talking about things you do not understand. The rep is not reaching out to Bangladesh, the factory in Bangladesh, and say, hey, I got a big order from Hat Heaven. Like, are you ready? Like, it's not how this works. Like there's not a whole ton of rhyme or reason to it. It's just kind of facilitated through these factories. And people think it's because one store uses this rep that uses this factory. You're wrong. You're 100% wrong. So like it's funny when I'm reading this stuff and like people are spreading this as the gospel. If you don't like the hat, there's a return policy for all these places. Utilize it if you don't like the hat. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? But don't start lying. Lying.
Again, Don says Hat Heaven is China and Bang mostly.
Those are the two main factories. The only other
one
is Haiti right now, right? In Vietnam, maybe? I don't even know if
Right.
Vietnam.
Laos,
But-
Vietnam.
but I
Laos
just
is
want to
not
say,
common now.
hat
They're not
heaven,
common.
hat heaven is not China and Bang mostly. New Era is China and Bang mostly. Hat
Yeah.
heaven submits their order. The hat gets made where New Era makes the hat. Period. Hat heaven has no say in it. The rep has no say in it. Basically, it comes down to which factory has capacity to fulfill the order.
Yeah, I don't. It's certainly not what people are trying to say. It's like people just trying to make this stuff up, and it becomes real to them.
Right.
But yeah, Andrew, you're right. There was Hat Heaven did have a few Haitian made hats. Yeah, but so did other places.
Right.
I mean, Lids probably did. I
It
just
says Vietnam and Laos and Haiti and all sorts of places.
yeah.
I got a bunch of blanks from lids that were Laos. Just random. There's
I mean,
no.
come on, man. But my point is, like, stop talking about things you don't know.
Yeah.
And then it becomes like gospel to other people. Like they're
Right.
like, yeah, that's fact now. No, it's not fact. It's not fact.
It is.
People don't, the only fact of this matter is that you don't know what you're talking about. That's the only fact.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking
It was like that broken telephone game, and then suddenly it was like the streets were talking about how the sports world was making stuff in their basement. Like, come on. like where the, like that was actual, like an actual
Do
room.
you remember me? Do you remember me fighting that battle on social networking? Like they were
Yeah, it was
trying
about
to
a
tell
year
me,
ago.
listen, I went into USA Cap King on a vlog trip about 5 months ago, and some guy, it's on the video, he accused them of making hats in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think is down in these basements, for Christ's sakes? A full-fledged New Era factory? Like, what do you, it's just funny, man. People are just crazy. They're just crazy. And the worst thing is people buy into that crazy, and then they start believing the crazy, and then they start repeating the crazy, and then they're making more crazies. Right?
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
crazy.
Well, I mean, we've fought the notion that there were bots existing before. I don't think we can really deny it, but like now, just everyone kind of jumping to conclusions like, oh, it's all bots, it's all bots. I don't know, it's tough.
I don't know. We're going to get into bots now. So listen, I know bots exist, and I want to get this out of the way. The three of us have a different level of access than every other person. That's most people are probably watching right now, that's the reality.
Yeah.
But listen, there's one thing that doesn't change: mathematics. These places, right? We'll use like MyFitteds or Sneaker Town. These places, they don't have 400 of each hat.
No.
They don't. So I'm going to start there. Like, if 2,000 people want one of 144 hats, what do you think is going to happen?
About 1,856 of them aren't going to get a hat.
Right. And there, to some degree, there probably are some bots out there, right?
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Happening. It's 100% happening. But not everything is a bot. Like, I think some of the issue here is just like we've been talking about forever, is there's allocation limits being assigned to these vendors. And that inherently is the biggest problem, is that they're being told they can only buy so many. They can't buy. People will write in these comments, buy more hats, buy more. What do you think? You don't think someone who realizes they can make tens of thousands of dollars if they bought more hats wouldn't buy more hats? They're not buying more hats because they can't buy more hats.
Yeah.
That's
there is no exclusivity in the hat world. Like, somebody's not purposely holding back their supply just to make it more exclusive. If they could sell another hat, they'd sell another hat. They can't. New Era won't make them. They can't, they can't afford the order size, whatever the reasons that are. There's not an unlimited number of hats. And I want to address a comment. Somebody said, if there isn't a password, it's getting botted. If there is a password, it's probably getting botted as well. Yeah, these guys know what they're doing. But anyway,
I don't know, man. I'm just like, it's also like the backlash that occurs for these vendors around, like, you should protect against. Why would a vendor who's already being limited to what they could buy, right?
Yep.
So they're being told that they can't make as much money as they would like to or need to.
Mhm.
And then they're being asked to then install bot protection for exorbitant amounts of money that's going to be utilized to do what? Just to make sure there's a level playing field to the less amount of hats that they have to sell. It makes no sense. Like, what kind of businessman would do that, or businesswoman would do that? Honestly, who would take all their profit and put it into bot protection software?
Exactly. And the other thing I want to address too is like the companies, there are some companies out there, stores out there that will like cancel bot orders or suspected bot orders. You guys understand too that that costs that store money to do that. It probably upwards of close to 10% of the retail price of the hat to cancel an order. They still have to pay all the credit card fees, PayPal fees, whatever.
About 5%.
It's about 5%, but
Yeah.
then they, when they sell the hat again, it's another 5%.
3 in, 3 out, 3 in again.
Yeah,
So
so
close to 10.
it costs them money to do that, and I'm grateful for the places that actually do that, but they don't have to.
Man, it's gonna the remedy is gonna be when you can order as many as you want, or when the hype wears down.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's not gonna just happen, you know. But the thing that bothers me more so than anything is the backlash that occurs with the vendors themselves. Like,
Mhm.
what do you think they're gonna do? So if they're bringing in like $30,000 one month, right?
Mhm.
Right, to support them and other family members that may be in that business,
Overhead.
they take 10,000 of that right now. Take 10,000 on top of all your other bills and put in
Mhm.
bot protection. Who the hell is going to do that?
It doesn't make sense.
No, would you do that? I mean, I wouldn't.
No.
I would just put it all in store. Because that's ultimately what these stores will end up doing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the easiest way for these folks to sell hats, right? These stores is to never, ever have a website and to just sell in their store and let all the proxies do the work.
Yeah.
That's the reality.
Mhm.
So they can't win, right?
Right. And unfortunately for some of these places, I think that's ultimately what they'll end up doing is they'll just go in store only.
If I were in Queens now, I wouldn't have a website.
Why would you? You're going to
I would
sell out
put it on
anyway.
Instagram and say, have at it, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're going to save money on your website fees. You're going to save all the hassle of people constantly attacking you for not having bot protection or your online drops suck or whatever. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
I
It's less
agree,
work
man.
to ship it. It's easier.
And people say, well,
work to
Hack
put it in a
has
plastic bag.
this or Lids has this. They also have more resources.
Lids has compared to a lot of these places, Lids
Lids is
unlimited, frankly, unlimited
right.
resources.
Lids can install the best bot production money can buy, right?
You're right. Right.
Off their back. That's like a Monday morning in sales for them. But these other stores, it's like a matter of like their livelihood at that point.
Mhm.
Like choosing between not hearing people complain or honestly, man, what people don't understand more so than anything else is each of these stores would be almost just as successful if they just sold in their store.
Yeah, at least right now with the hype or the demand being what it is.
Mm-hmm. They're
Absolutely.
trying to be balanced, right, and allow
Mhm.
their local customers and the customers that maybe if it's a store in California, maybe a store people in New York or vice versa, get a chance to buy their product, but they don't really need to. They don't really need to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They would sell out no matter what.
And Lucha surprise drops.
Instagram, or they
surprise.
Could
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was addressing a comment. Surprise drops don't fix the bot problem.
No, because I mean, didn't My Fitted just do that? And everyone just like blasted them for that too.
Yep.
Yeah. Why do you announce this? Like, okay, you can't win.
Yeah. So it might slow them down initially, but as soon as they catch wind of it, they're gonna put their internet laser beam on it and they'll be gone. And then all the regular customers will be like, Why didn't you announce it? Why? I mean, it's a no win for them. Whether they do shock drops, announce drops, bot protection, there's no winning. And when selling online with this amount of demand going on.
No way. Listen,
There's a-
the average My Fitteds hat, and we'll talk about Sneaker Town too, because Sneaker Town just had that big that big drop, that Street Fighter drop.
That was a shock drop, and the Bison and the Akuma sold out immediately.
And there were some there. There were some there. So people were like,
Right.
"Oh, wasn't there?" No, it was there. It was there. So
Yes.
it's like, and I feel for people like Don. I feel for you if you didn't get anything off of My Fitteds. There's no way you could satisfy how many people want it. He would need the quantity that Lids has.
Yeah.
So
And even Lids gets accused of being botted.
right. So like if John Jay had the ability to put out a collection with the depth and quantity that Lids is, that may be enough.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Yeah. G-Man brings up a good. The best way to stop bots is pre-orders, and you're
Sure.
right. But New Era isn't doing those right now.
No responsible store is doing pre-orders right now.
And
It's
pre-orders
guaranteed.
bring in a whole nother level of
When did
just
ship?
crap
Any
and
updates?
people complaining and canceled orders and refunded orders, and it's a hassle to
I
manage
remember
pre-orders.
too, at one point, the three of us were regular buyers.
Yep.
Not like having, not with the same level of access we have now. And I was, even when the hype was beginning, I still wasn't getting that sort of access, right? But I don't know, man. For me, like I just don't have this mentality of whining like this.
If you don't,
Like-
it's a hat. It's a hat.
Yeah.
I
Just
got
desirable, but
plenty of
I don't-
others.
I just don't know, man. I don't like, if a pre-order, you know what I did when I would pre-order something, like even Clink Room, I have a bunch of stuff waiting with Clink Room. I haven't thought about it. I just
Right.
like, when they arrive, they arrive. I do have a folder with all the pre-orders that I have, just so I can keep track from time to time. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just not wired like a whiny little.
No, but you also don't buy one hat to wear it now. You don't buy one hat to wear it next week, right? A lot of, and whatever, man. Like, people spend their hard-earned money, and hats aren't cheap. I get it, and they want to wear it immediately, or they want it for a certain occasion. I get it, right? I don't know, man. There's no winning.
And
There's no
Mickey,
responsible store right now is going to do a pre-order.
Mickey from Mac Park's in here, and he tried to fight bots by doing like raffles or
Nah, they'll bot that too.
yeah, email list or something. Yeah, and ask him. There was a whole separate list of
The
issues that
easiest
came up
way
with
to
that.
eliminate all this, the
Just
easiest
in-store
way
only.
is just in-store only.
Yep.
And people are going to start pushing it to that if they don't relax. And then
Yeah.
everyone's going to be real mad, because
Right.
then you're
Yeah.
paying proxies out the ass to get a hat you want.
Although with the advance in robotics, we might get to the point where they can actually send a physical robot into the store to buy the hats. That's coming, and heaven help us if that day ever arrives.
You know what I mean, though, right? I mean, this is
Yeah,
gonna be,
exactly.
like, you're
exactly.
going to push it to that place, because as a business owner, I think some of these business owners don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah, I know. I know I wouldn't.
No, I'm not.
I mean, it's a good problem to have for them, but it still
I'm not-
sucks. It still sucks.
I'm not built for some of that stuff. I'm not even
Yeah.
built for stuff that happens on your wall. I'm not built for that.
No, I'm not either.
No, but it's just too time consuming. You think about like all these things, people are like, oh, do these, like, do this or that, but it's all too time consuming. What do you think? These people do nothing but like this? Like, I mean, they also have to have personal lives.
Yeah.
So listen, that's my weeper. I know we spent a lot of time on this, but
It's a good one.
yeah, I don't know, man. The whole factory thing is annoying. Like,
Yeah.
like just stop talking about things you don't know. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, because people understand when there's always someone around that knows more than you, that knows that you're full of shit
Mhm.
when you're making something up. And like this factory stuff, I listened. It's almost laughable as I'm reading through this stuff. It's absolutely laughable. And then what's even more funny than that is listening to people say, "Why don't you buy more hats?" to store owners. Yeah, listen, rocket scientist sitting on your couch, watching your 24-inch TV, like, I think they thought about that, and I think when they realized allocation was too tight, they realized they couldn't do it. So
Right.
like, stop trying to be some sort of backseat driver in somebody's business and tell them stupid things like, why don't you order more hats? Like, what the fuck? Why do you think they didn't order more hats? You think that's because they didn't want to order more hats? Like, you think they literally wanted to like disappoint you? You think that's what they're all about?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's ridiculous. Let's move on.
Good topic.
It was a good topic. Very good. All right. Sleepers. Speaking of bots and allocation, sleepers are being very, very hard to come by these days. But this one, man, from Berdine's, nice little team color Tennessee Smokies with a Southern League side patch, good gray bottom, that triple stitch satiny white sweatband. It's good stuff, and it's still sitting there with a full size run.
Yeah.
It's a nice one. I messed up.
Terror Squad.
I'm gonna have to get this.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Size 8 still available, at least last I looked. So
Every time I see a TS, I think Terror Squad.
I don't.
The country's
at all.
country, man, Jason.
Oh, okay. That's good. All right.
On my sleeper this week is lids. A lot of people don't use the lids website to browse hats. Admittedly, they don't do a good job of kind of laying it out either. But I was able to grab a lot of hats, $6, $12 last week. There's still a
I
bunch.
hope you didn't pick up those PGA Tour mini hats.
It was tempting. It was tempting. But I grabbed a bunch. MLS, NFL, Pro Bowl side patch was on sale. Copa de la Version was on for $20. There's a lot of hats on lids. Also take a look at the jerseys too. I bought a ton of jerseys. 12, 14. TJ can attest. TJ got like a whole crate full of stuff he got shipped to me. But yeah, my sleeper for the week. Lids website. Learn how to use it. The easiest way for me, I'll punch in 59.50, then I'll just sort by lowest price first and kind of go through it.
Mm-hmm. And no, Baruch, we don't have a Discord channel.
We should though.
I have no idea how to use Discord.
I don't even want to think about managing that. But
if anyone wants to volunteer to be our Discord interim manager, we will pay you handsomely in likes.
All right. My sleeper of the week comes out of the Better Gift Shop.
Yeah.
On their actual website, these are still there. So you have the Yankees, you have LA, and you have Toronto. These actually are really nice looking. And that side patch, I think two of the best side patches I've seen in the streetwear world has been this one and the one from Bodega earlier in the year. But both were really good capsules. This one's really nice. I like this one because it has a star over the eyelet to the right of the LA. And I think New York has an apple and Toronto has the maple leaf. But I think these were really well done. I think the two-tone, this is my favorite of the three, obviously. That's why I picked it as my sleeper, two-tone. Just really sharp looking hat. I always love the way that LA blue looks off of a off-white crown. But this is a definite sleeper for me. I'm actually surprised they're still sitting on that site. They sold out in New Era pretty quickly though.
They did, especially the LA one. The LA one
went quick, yeah.
Yeah, this is a good hat, man. So check out the Better Gift Shop if you haven't already. They got three good offerings there: LA, New York, and Toronto.
My keepers of the week, and I put the Scouts pack from my fitteds on here. Lots of interesting use of logos and side patches and colors, and this is just a fantastic, not quite off-white, but good looking hats. And Pierre's got one on right now.
Yeah, the Colorado one's the winner for me, but I know the prototype's probably your winner. But even that Ed Hardy-ish Arizona, that's probably the best iteration of that we've seen.
Yes, I would agree.
I did like the Merlin Mission one, but on this one, I don't know, it fit. Like, I love how he tied the UV to the Diamondback. It just looks so cool, man.
And that's not the inaugural patch, but it's very similar. Yeah, so very similar to the inaugural
that's like a jersey patch. That's just the jersey patch from I think it might have been from the same year, but the jersey.
Probably.
It's almost that color that Ty Mathis used, right? For those jersey kind of
Yeah.
the Ricky Henderson.
No. No,
He's a little,
his is Vegas gold. I think it's a little bit off.
a little bit
Okay.
darker, maybe.
I think
Either way.
this is a little bit darker. Maybe I'm wrong
Yeah.
though. Maybe it is the same color.
It's really cool how two different people took like two different approaches to it. The color looks similar, might be different, but this is a real cool, real fun pack for sure.
No, you know what? I think it is the same. I think it is the same.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks close to it, but this is a really interesting pack for sure.
Yeah. All right, Leon's keepers. Or keeper.
Keeper, Topper store. I don't know if he did this on purpose, but this looks like a freaking jazz hook to me. This hat's beautiful. It's sold out by now, so if you're reading this, you're absolutely too late. I had to jump on this one. This one's so good.
That's a good ass hat, man.
Yeah.
I didn't get it, man. I should have.
I don't watch. I got to start watching his Twitch. But does he do his Twitch in German? Does he speak English?
He flips back and forth.
Okay.
A lot of it's in German, but depending on like the comments and stuff,
Okay.
he'll use English.
I'm gonna start watching on.
It's about 60-40.
Okay.
And he usually does it at 1:30 on Thursdays, 1:30 Eastern.
In the day
Twitch.
during it or in the
Yeah.
morning?
No,
he
in the day.
he showed off our good hats that are coming out, re-releasing on that Twitch stream once.
Yeah, I gotta
Yep,
watch
he
it.
did.
I
So
gotta-
like this.
The three inaugural good hats offerings are going to be on there.
nice.
Yes.
gotta,
Yep. He did show those off a couple weeks ago, and then like this week he went through his top 10 hats that he released this year. And then he'll preview some upcoming stuff. They usually do like a minor league. You can vote on which minor league hat will come out next Monday, stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to ask him if this is actually the jazz hook. I'm assuming it is. But
This is
either
like
way, beautiful hat.
if the Rockies and the Jazz had a baby.
Yeah.
It's a
Pretty
nice
cool.
hat, though.
Yeah.
All right, my keeper of the week. Ah, man, this Altoona curve. I like this whole pack, and everyone's.
Oh yeah.
I get it, man. I get it, but in hand, I'm going to tell you right now, the Bison's is not as good.
Really.
No, I like it.
The Bison's is good, but the Altoona to me is better. I don't even care about the characters they're hooked to because I don't know who the hell they are.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you, that Altoona curve hat is just absolutely sick. Raised embroidery.
Eye patch. Yeah.
The whole thing is just perfect to me. The Bison's hat is good. I really do like the Bison's hat, but it's not as good as this hat, man.
Well,
It's not.
the Bison's one brings up a lot of bad memories because M. Bison actually used the sliding attack. It was almost impossible.
Couldn't block it.
Impossible. Yeah, it was almost impossible to defend. So just that logo with those colors, it's a really good hook.
The whole
really
pack
good
is
hook.
Give it a-
fantastic.
Yeah. I give it a couple
Yeah.
extra points too for the Altoona because you just never see any customs with Altoona.
Yeah, and the fact that he basically had to recreate that side patch, or his rep did, in order because it wasn't like available, but they found it and were able to figure out that they had the license for it and everything. That's pretty cool.
The Bison's hat. First of all, I love that Bison logo. I know people are like, oh, why is there so much hype? Well, because it's a beautiful logo, man. And it can be done with it. But there's a lot of Bison's hats right now.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot. And I think that's a good thing, but it's going to get saturated soon.
Yep.
I think Altoona, though, man, that hat, come on, man, that thing is sick. Even the Ryu hat to me might be better than the Bison's hat. That's just my opinion.
With the headband. Yeah.
Yeah.
The headband R. Come on.
I
They're
don't know, man.
all good, man. There's no bad in this collection. Danny killed it.
Yeah, he did. He killed it.
And the
man.
best one might not
Killed it.
even be here. The Blanca one would have been insane. The maple syrup.
Yeah, the Blanco one looks really, really good too.
That thing would have been crazy.
Yeah.
That thing would have been crazy. But-
Yeah, and please, guys, don't buy. I see a lot of comments about reselling bisons and buying for. Don't do it. There's a ton coming. There's a ton. Let me know. Tell you that there's a ton of bisons coming, for sure.
Oh man, there's bisons coming everywhere, man. I mean,
Yes, this will be the by the end of the year. I think this will be our what's the tired of seeing it logo nominee.
Next year, maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But call me
Yeah.
crazy though. If someone offered me a crazy amount of money for my bison side, I wouldn't. I wouldn't sell it. But I'm crazy like that. Though.
Right.
So
I wouldn't just because I don't do that, right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess we could let me take this down and we could talk about
That's
what's
a good
coming up
keeper
this
though. Good keeper though.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I think it was a great set.
Mhm.
There's so much great stuff out there right now. It's getting harder and harder to find bad hats. We did find Jason, you did certainly find some though. Yeah.
Yeah. That might be one of the weepers of the year. Jeez.
So let's talk about this. So everyone who's on here right now, let's talk about what's coming. Okay.
Mhm.
So first, this week in Caps. That's gonna be live this Friday at 2 p.m. due to the holiday. So that's the first thing. The Fitties. So Tuesday at 8 p.m. It's gonna be Culture and People's Choice. That is a 30-minute live premiere. So Jason, myself, and Leon, or any combination of us will be live with you all in the comments watching that video together.
Mhm.
Thursday, December 30th. We'll do the last and probably the most important of the Fitties, the People Awards. So that'll be the Designer of the Year, all that good stuff. That's going to be 8 p.m. live premiere. So that's the schedule for the Fitties, and that wraps up the Fitties. And then we're going to start shipping out the awards to all the winners, which will be fun too. Now our top 100 of the year. So this is basically going to happen every Monday. We're going to go live. And we're going to do 25 more. So Monday, December 27th, we'll do 100 through 76.
So tomorrow. Damn.
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow. January 3rd, we're going to go 75 through 51. Then on Thursday, January 6th, we're going to do our top 21 customs. Then on Monday, January 10th, we'll do 50 through 26. And then Monday, January 17th, we'll go our top 25. So there's a lot coming. There's a lot coming. Yeah, it's a lot, man. Now that I see it all here. So it's going to be the top 121 of 2021 because we're going to add in those 21 customs.
Mhm.
It's a lot. We got a special pin that we're developing right now for supporters of the channel. Now, it will go up for sale, but I want you all to understand we put the money right back into the channel.
Right.
So if it means like creating another vlog or any of those things, like that's what we put that money into. So we are creating a pin that looks really, really cool. Leon's putting the final touches on it. It's going to look very much like the Fitty Award pin, but it's not going to be quite as it's not going to say the Fitties Award winner on it, obviously, but it's going to be pretty darn cool. So we'll get that going soon. I think that's it. That's all we really have, right, guys?
At the moment, I think.
Yeah.
There will be stuff that pops up here and there. And, we'll be doing the pickups at some point. Because I need to put these hats away. I'm getting crazy up in here.
Oh yeah, we got the pickups. We got to film too. But
Yeah.
This is good, guys. I don't mind doing this live.
That was fun.
I was just reading through some of these comments too, like people saying the best Bisons was that Sean Witherspoon. And the surprising thing is, like, when that first dropped, it's that. It's that. It was the restock that actually flew, and then but whatever.
And then the pre-order one, that's
Yeah.
I think the best bison I've seen so far is the chocolate one.
Chocolate one's really good.
So is the red one. So is the red Lucky Charms.
I like the red one. Yeah.
I would go chocolate, red, and then the Sean Witherspoon.
Pat from Toppers did a black and gold
black
one.
and
That
white
was,
one.
Oh,
yeah, that was
that's
good.
nice too. Yeah, that thing's great too, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good ones, man. Jason, you know what else we have to set up? we have to set up the swinging tiger draft.
Oh shit. Just
That's
good
gonna
thing
be a
I
fun-
good
that's
thing I
what we
took
gotta
this
do
week
live.
off of work. Good
We
thing I
got to
took
do
this
that
week
live
off.
though. That's gonna be a fun one to do live. We should bring on somebody with us though.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Right?
I know. I got a few ideas who we could bring on. There's a guy I know that tries to buy all of them.
Yeah, there's a couple.
All right,
there's
so
a
why don't we do
couple I can
this?
think of.
So me and the guest versus you and Leon
Mhm.
as to who can pick the
The
ugliest.
Ugly
Collection.
lineup. That sounds good.
Then we'll have people vote on it. We'll do like a, you know. So me
Mhm.
and whoever the guest is, you pick whoever I play with, and then against you guys, and we'll pick the ugliest batch. Probably need like 40 up there, right? There's easily you can get 40, right?
Oh yeah. I just gotta find them.
Yeah, 40.
I mean, there's a few stores that you just go back a couple weeks and you get 40 of them.
I'm pretty sure you get 20 out of just 1 or 2 stores.
But wouldn't
Yeah.
that be that would be a fun idea, a fun show?
Yeah.
Bring someone from Detroit. Oh, I guess Tigers.
I guess we could bring I guess we could have Exclusivity come on
Ooh.
in sports world. Yeah.
I know there's 2 people off the top of my head that really collect swinging tigers.
Mm.
Well, I think we pontificated enough. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think so.
Jason's thinking about it now. He's trying to figure out.
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna find them.
He's just thinking about only 40. There's so many bad ones. There's so many bad ones.
I can't wait. No, what I can't wait for isn't even the draft itself. It's seeing them all in one place.
Yeah.
In all their gloriousness.
Mm.
You know, their purple faces, and blue faces, and pink faces.
I don't think there's any logo that's been trashed worse than that one this year.
Just wait.
Well,
That
the
Bison's
Bisons are
one
setting up
will
for
probably- yeah. So far they've all been good, but
No, there hasn't been a bad one yet. But the store,
Yeah.
as soon as stores figure it
just a
out.
matter of time. Just a matter of
I
time.
mean, we've seen some people try to bootleg it too. So
Mhm.
other teams,
Yeah.
with some Fu era hats.
All right, fellas. I don't know what we just talked about for 20 minutes, but it's over.
We did
Guys
it.
good?
45 minutes, right? Jesus. This might be
No,
our
the
longest
The
keep.
last 20 minutes has been
Yeah.
interesting. All right.
Well, that's
so,
usually the case though. Our keepers, Uber sleepers usually has like a.
but we're usually because we're exhausted after the other show, and then we're just like meandering.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a 15-minute behind the scenes thing. So,
Yeah. Listen, I have one last request from everybody out there. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button for us on the way out. And if you're not already subscribed, we're getting dangerously close to 10,000. Remember, we were the little engine that no one thought could. Remember? Oh, I
the
remember
little
on-
engine that no one
I
wanted
remember on
to
Facebook
succeed.
one day. So I hate you, lousy Americans.
Yeah. Spend
What
more
did he
time
say?
with
That
your
was
family.
just Leon saying that mostly though.
Spend
but
more
he-
time. Like
I hate
look
you,
to
lousy
you and
Americans.
your measly channel and your 200 views per video. Go spend more time with your families, your wife and your children. You fucking losers.
That's exactly what it said.
Pretty much, yeah.
Here we
Mhm.
are. Here we are.
Lazy
Videos
ants.
approaching. We have a video approaching 80,000 views. Almost, it'll be at 100,000 soon. We have vlogs that get us 40 to 60,000 views. Come on, man. You did okay.
I think we do our best work when we're when we're challenged.
For two middle-aged white guys and our Canadian friend here, we're not
Mhm.
doing too bad.
Mhm.
We're not doing too
Alright,
bad.
yeah. Influence is real.
Let's get us to 10,000 now. Let's get us to 10,000.
We're almost there.
All right. You guys ready to wrap up for the day?
Yeah.
We are.
All right. Leon, big fella, take us away.
All right, guys, make sure you're dropping a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel on your way out. Turn those notifications on. Views from the vault.com for official merchandise. For Jason